All right, good afternoon, everybody. Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the voice of Jacksonville Pool. Welcome back to the 2025 Pool Players Championship. Our very own Golden Girls back on the camera here, and we are excited to get to see how this matchup goes. Now, the Golden Girls today, they are going to be up against Meeting with the Ladies. Let me pull up some info here. Meeting with the Ladies all the way from North Carolina, just a little ways from us, but East Coasters as well. Don Humphreys and Francis Blanchard, league operators out there. Now, Chad, I'm going to need everybody's love and support for our ladies here from this point forward. This is the one-loss side bracket, meaning that any loss at this point here takes them out of the running for this tournament, and we have some strong ladies, so I expect them to go really far in this tournament here. So let's make sure we cheer them on, show them the love and support they all deserve, and we'll see how this plays out. Team Meeting with the Ladies here, very interesting. All skill level 3s, by the way. So no variation in that. Whereas with ours, the Golden Girls here, we have Miss Helen skill level 5. You got Miss Brenda Kelly, Carolyn 2s, and Miss D there skill level 4, and Miss Laura skill level 3. So that's going to be very interesting how this ends up playing out. Means that with the exception of one potential matchup, every matchup we will be giving weight to throughout the run. Looks like they do have paperwork and everything in line here. We're just waiting on everything to get rolling. Wes says a lot. This was show Golden Girls. Oh, Lord have mercy. Way to go. Who won Carla and Shree's game? Carla and Shree did. It was a amazing one. It's one worthwhile if going back and rewatching. It was a 5-3 race initially, and next thing you know, it became a 4-1 race. Carla and Shree had to win 4 matches in a row to be able to get the victory, which was wild. That was very, very tough. Team Sharkbait Hoo-Ha-Ha. They played against, did an excellent job overall, and really, just brought a lot of pressure down on Shree and Carla. All right, just waiting on them to get things started here. I have spoken with the Golden Girls, asked them to please let me know who is playing. That way I can keep track of skill levels in the race for them.
I am now.
Well, it's like Miss D may be up here. And all right, looks like Meeting with the Ladies did win the lag there. All right, deep to the table now. Looking at the 5 ball, top right-hand corner pocket. Taking a quick gander at the table here. 1 ball sitting as a nice little goose here, bottom left. 8 ball a little bit outside of that. 2 tied up close to the 11 ball. You got the 6 and 7 here towards the bottom right-hand corner. And then the beautiful 4, 3 there towards the top left. D trying to pull back on that. Should be a 3-2 race here. And a nice shot here. She gets the 8 out of there, and it breezes right past the 7 ball here. At least it did not clump up on top of that, giving D some more opportunities here to keep on running. Good stroke there by D. Coming on back downfield. Got a nice little favorable bump in that 10 ball. And she's looking at her 2, 6, and 7 remain on the table here. Looks like she's going for the 6-7 combo. This will be tough. I don't think it has enough room to go by, but we'll see. Oh, it definitely did have enough by. What a shot. Very well played by D. And looks like a shot to be watched here is being called. Ladies are trying to wave down a referee here. Looks like they may be tied up with a couple other matches. Miss Helen went and got one of them. Hey, Miss Gwen there says, let's go Golden Girls. Miss Gwen, how you doing, my dear? I see multiple of y'all coming on in, guys. Welcome on into the live stream. Hope everybody's getting excited for the late night stream tonight, guys. Y'all gonna have to stay up a little bit with me now. Keep in mind, we will have a 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern time match tonight. We'll have both 8-ball doubles going on along with masters tonight. Well, D's run ends right there, but what a great run that was. Very, very well done. Our opponent here looking to land ball, bottom left-hand corner pocket, off the rail though a little bit. And off kilter just the timing on the shot here. 11 trying to come in play on that 7 ball, staying outside of it. D in a little bit of predicament here. Stuck behind the 8. She has a way further probability here that this may end up resulting in ball in hand. She may be better off just hitting directly into the 14 here and getting her 2 out of that mess. Trying for the 1-rail kick. Good attempt there, but just not a lot of room to mess with that. Chris Daniels says he's staying up tonight to watch. Let's go, Chris. Who else is going to be staying up? Make sure to tune in to the midnight stream tonight, guys. I hope most of y'all are going to be able to. I understand we all got working lives and things going on, but hope you guys are going to look forward to getting to see some good action tonight. Yeah, Wes, that was a great try. She was close to it, too. Wes says I want to be like D when I grow up. Good luck, Wes. Good luck. It's going to be a good hit, but roll too far forward here. Perfect. This is Miss Hernandez, by the way. That's playing against D. Thank you, Helen, for messaging me. Appreciate it. All right. All in hands. Helen, come on a timeout. Looks like she may have enough room for that right-hand side pocket. Looks like the 9 should be coming in play for the bottom left here. And there is a tight window to get into a window for that 8, but she's got to roll forward for good shape on the 8 if she's going to. Or she can put a little bit of drawback and take the tougher shot on the 8, but she's got to be able to roll forward or else she's going to get hooked on this now. If she can roll forward enough and still not even see it, she may still be able to go rail first and make that 8 bottom right-hand corner pocket out of the way. That would be a great hit from her, and it looks like she's in that window. We'll see in just a moment. She's going to get the pocket marker out. D taking a good look at this here. She will be stretching a little bit over the table. Oh my goodness gracious. Good try, but D, I don't need a heart attack for the day. Yep, she definitely need to play rail first. You're absolutely right on that one, Wes. That was very dangerous. Man. Well, she's left Miss Hernandez at least in a bit of a predicament here. Cue ball sitting in that pocket. Good try, but you see her throw her hands up. She knows she's left D an option for the left-hand side pocket here. Good smooth stroke to win the day here. A little bit of angle. No need to overhit this. And she does just that here. First rack going to Miss D here. Nicely done. Very, very well played. D skill level 4 here. Her opponent, Miss Hernandez, skill level 3. So it was a 3-2 race. Now it is a 2-2 race. I do have to say, I do like the meeting with the ladies' beautiful jerseys here that they have.
I never thought about
All right, here we go. Miss D on the break. There we go. We are underway here for rack number 2. Gets a very good break. Cue ball's going off the top short rail. A little bit of separation across the board here. 9 ball, only thing got to sit on top short rail. Nothing made here. I would probably say maybe not liking solids as much just because of where the 2 is kind of deal next to the 8, possibly, but stripes, of course, has the 9 ball as the issue as well here. Still will be open here after that shot by Miss Hernandez. Guys, give me 1 second here. Camera is coming back on. 1 moment, sorry. Give it 1 moment, guys. I do apologize. Working on this here in the background. Guys, 1 moment. I do apologize again. All right, guys. Sorry about that here. Not sure what happened to the other camera for a second, but got it rocking and back rolling here. Y'all didn't miss too much of the action, I promise you. Just bear with me while I make a couple of quick adjustments here. There we go. Thank you again, guys, for bearing with me on that. All right, back to the action here. Did somebody answer West just a moment ago, by the way? That is a good shot by Miss Hernandez there on that 5 ball. Team meeting with the ladies, getting on a little bit of a run here. Mr. Hernandez is. See more people coming to the stream here, guys. So keep in mind, this is originally a 3-2 race. Now it's 2-2. D took the very first rack. Oh, what a bank shot. Wow. Very well done. Very impressed by Ms. Hernandez. Still a bit more to work through this rack here. For the 3-ball. Or for the 6-ball, forgive me, sorry. And you got the 1-12 sitting down here at the bottom left-hand corner pocket. You got the 14, 3, and 15 kind of grouped up with each other here, top right of the cue ball. Looks like she's going to choose to go for the cross bank here. Oh no, went for a regular bank here. Broke into everything. Don't quite like where the 14 ended up getting placed overall here, but everything else looks pretty good and was decent here in favor of D. D's already running really, really strong, showing a lot of confidence here on the table. Oh, she may have hit off on this a little bit. Oh, dodges the scratch there, top right-hand corner pocket. Ooh, very close. By the way, guys, for those here in Vegas, if you wish to come join over, we're over at table 441. Most of the seats are taken up. Doesn't mean you can't come and hang out, though. Eyes on the 14. I don't know if she can slow roll this. She can at least slow roll it towards the pocket a little bit. This is a very, very nice, thin, gentle press here on the 14 ball. She hits it a little hard, avoids that left-hand side pocket. Well, they're taking time out here, guys. Sorry, adjusting a little bit of the image here. Danica, welcome in. Marlena, how you still doing? And hopefully you're enjoying Vegas still. I believe I saw Miss Marlena catching the Jeanette Lee show. Tell them to hold on. Go fast. Time out. All right, good shot right there to start the run. Nice use of a timeout there by meeting with the girls, or with the ladies, I'm sorry. Meeting with the ladies, that's what it is, sorry. I want to say the team name wrong. All right, D with a opportunity here on the 14 ball without a doubt, but a little bit worried about location of where she's going to get left with that cue ball. She rolled that forward perfectly, though. Wow. Thought she had a little bit more angle where the cue ball was going to kick over a little more on her, but she got right in that window for that 12 ball. Very good try. To be careful, though, and not break this stuff out as much as we wanted. She's got to play this very, very smart here. She opens up the opportunity for D. It is going to be dangerous. So you're sitting here shaking her head, not really liking the placement of everything on the table. Good defensive shot. Could win the day for her. Use that 4-ball to your advantage. Just going for this 3 out. Probably get the swash just in case, but looks good to me. And a great shot it was. Nicely done. That will be a good hit on the 4-ball. Oh, it bumps 8 in the process here, and that will be an 8 out of turn. I heard the nose from across the way here by the ladies here, so that will bring D up 2-0 right now in the race to 3. Very unfortunate. This is a best out of 3 matchup. It is 3-2 race, Miss Medina. Right now, D is up 2-0 and on the hill. All right, D up to break again. And a good break by D as well here. All right, Mr. Nina is back to the table here, looking at the 4-ball bottom right-hand corner pocket. She's got to come back around here just a little bit on that shot. Just like that off that right-hand long rail. Well played. D doing a great job, really. Again, taking on this this matchup here. She's been playing very well. Very, very smart plays by her. Or for the 5, sorry. 3, 5, and 7 still on the table here for solids. Looks like Mr. Nina is really focusing on where that 7 is. That was a great shot right there as well. Getting a nice little run here. So right now the 8-ball and 10-ball are tied up here. And you see their team member pointing to that bottom right-hand corner pocket. in mind we got a team full of threes here. And it looks like she's kind of showing that as she goes to try to clip it. She's showing the little V shape right there as she's pointing with her fingers here. She realizes that scratch could be possible. She's going to try to see if she can hit it and get it on over there. Austin, how are you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. All right, time's up in the timeout. Keep in mind, everybody has those little minute glasses there, little sand glass. And it went right there. Right there. That was exactly what didn't need to happen. Well, unfortunately here, Ms. Hernandez, even with D shooting as good as she was, Ms. Hernandez has had both a 8 out of turn and a scratch on the 8 here. So because that, D will get the win here and make a 3-0 victory for the Golden Girls. Well ahead now. Matchup number 2 is set to begin. Looks like they are wanting to get a photo of a photo of D shooting here. May I shoot back real fast here, just a little bit? Sorry, I'm gonna shoot back real fast here. I'm not seat up because I'm gonna go ahead and take that one down. I think somebody, I've never had this before, but I think somebody tried to hack my camera. So I haven't had to set up and actually disconnected in the middle of the matchup. Like, that's happened. So, yep. All right, appreciate you guys for hanging there with me as I swap things out real quick here on the equipment. Sounds like we got Miss Tammy over here. Double checking. Yep, Miss Tammy, team captain here, Tammy Lee, for a meeting with the ladies. Again, skill level 3, Miss Carolyn 2, skill level 4. So again, it will be a 3-2 race. I'm sorry. Corey, we are at table 441, sir. Sorry, I didn't see the message earlier. All right, Miss Carolyn getting the win on the lag here. We'll get to break first. right, 3 ball on the break and almost an 8 on the break here. Miss Carolyn looking back at her team here for a moment there. Wow. Oh my gosh, that would have been an amazing way to start this matchup here. Well, both ladies will need to, sorry, one of each dropped, forgive me here. So it will be Carolyn's choice as for which way to go. Both of them will have issues there between the 7 and 12 since they're closer to that bottom right-hand corner pocket. Carolyn doing a good job here, already looking at the 11 and 9 as she should here. Should have a lot of opportunities to be here below them, to have good eyes to move them up and away from where the 8 is. Beautiful pot there, top left-hand corner pocket, though. Drills it right on home. All right, ball in hand to Miss Carolyn here. Very, very important ball in hand, too, against Miss Tammy in this matchup. Carolyn already looking at that 12 ball here. Looks like she is going at it at an angle here, trying to get that 12 over their left hand, that side pocket. You see her kind of stroking through right there. She's kind of getting a little aiming going on. Hits it good, but not enough to send it all the way over. If it was rail or what was the question there? Sammy taking a minute and look at this here. She's got, of course, that a little bit closer with the 5-4 and the 1 ball here. She's got a lot to work with. The issue is everything's down here on the bottom half of the field. And again, a major, major issue here. Oh, no. She has snuck herself up behind the 15 ball. See if she can get a good hit on this, but she may be sending that cue ball wild, and looks like the angle she's going to have may send it straight to that 8 ball. May have to go 2 rails and open up the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Bottom right-hand corner pocket, I'm sorry. Oh, she flirted with it a lot here. Timeout should have definitely been called there, but again, as much as I love their team comp, having a bracket here definitely helps out big time. It's not against skill level 3s, but somebody on there that's a 5 or higher, in this case for Golden Girls, Miss Helen, skill level 5, kind of gives us a little bit extra insight, a little bit more, opportunity here to watch out for extra potential mistakes like that. And I see Helen watching very intently here. That's what Carolyn's doing. Carolyn's back, calls for the timeout now. Only issue with having the timeout right now is obviously there may be a little bit of a sticky situation fixing to come up with where that 5 is, or where the 9 is, I'm sorry. Up next to that 5 ball. And after this point, there will be no more timeouts here. It is 1 timeout per rack. We are in high-level tournament mode, of course, being here in beautiful Las Vegas at the 2025 Pool Player Championships. Just Carolyn going to give the other table just a moment here. Carolyn barely taps it here. Don't think she meant to quite slow roll it there, but that lead will not be bad at all. Tammy back to the table here. Good attempt. She's at least got her 6 out of there, but now the 5-9 has tied up even uglier than what it was before, guys. Oh, man, it's going to be a major tester here. That cue ball is about to head straight on over that 8. Oh, what a beautiful shot here on the 9. And she has eyes on the 15 here. Nice slow roll into that 15, hitting the left-hand side of 15 off the top short rail with the cue ball and back down just a little bit. She'll be in great shape for the 8. Looks like she loaded up a little bit of right on it here. Just about a half a tip. Not a bad choice at all. Oop. Carolyn with the opportunity to get the first rack here in this match. Again, 3-2 race. Slow rolling the cue ball on down and hits it like an absolute champ here. Very well done by Miss Carolyn. Great job, great start. Now down to a 2-2 race. Miss Carolyn, that girl do officially shoot good. Golden Girls in a commanding lead now, up 3-0 in the overall team score. Now Miss Carolyn has gotten one of her 3 racks already as well. If she gets another rack, that will automatically give Golden Girls 4 points to nothing in this matchup here, and potentially put a nail in the coffin here, meeting with the ladies. Wesley says, get it, Carolyn, get it indeed here. I know I've seen Mama Lane over here. Justin and Brad came on over a little while ago. Carolyn got to hold that break very well here. 1 stripe dropped. Taking a look here at the table. Bottom left corner pocket 9 sitting off the bottom short rail. And the 15 grouped up close with that 7 ball. Carolyn will be tied up a little bit behind that 7 ball. Looks like she had enough of the edge of that 15 ball. That's going to be a good hit. And not a bad leaf here. Really taking away options here for Miss Tammy. Oh, that's just going to have really good eyes on. Here's 1 ball bottom right-hand corner pocket. Not a bad start here to a little run. Looking at that 4 ball left-hand side pocket. But very unfortunate here. Tangent line drives it right on over that top left-hand corner pocket here. Unfortunate scratch there. But a huge opportunity here for our very own Miss Carolyn too. So let's see what she does with this run. And super excited to see here how well she has already been playing in this matchup. Great shot driving that 15 on down. Carolyn stuck a little bit here. Looking for the 1 rail kickoff, the bottom short rail. I like that just because that still sends her stuff a little bit away from everything, and she's still got the 10 ball sitting in terms of her out ball. Oh, she drives right on past it. And the cue ball will stop there towards the middle of the table here. Ball in hand back to Miss Tammy. Very, very good attempt, though. Miss Carolyn let that open just a little bit too much. Zach in chat saying the infamous phrase, "Let's go." What's up, Zach? Let's go indeed. All right, Miss Tammy opting here for 5-ball left-hand side pocket. A little stop shot there on it. But will come up short. Looks like it's time for Carolyn to get on a little bit of a run here. Again, needs to save that 10 ball. Good try here. Oh, no, it's going to bump to the 10 in the process. Oh, and group up close to the 6 and the 8 here. Things got a little bit uglier here for Miss Carolyn on her run. Oh, beautiful shot here with Miss Tammy. She may not want to take it here, but looks like she's going to need to use her 7 ball here already. Again, it's been nice that it's kind of been playing block here, acting as a goose, but oops, she barely comes off that bottom short rail, though. And one of the other tables here, I don't know if you heard that in the back rail chat, but pretty loud. They're doing very well. Wes is saying, this is all part of Carolyn's master plan here. I love it. Gotta be careful here. That 8 ball is set. If this is hit wrong, if she hits too little of that 6, it will send the 8 rolling. And she hits the 8 full by luck there. Yep. On hand of Miss Carolyn. 8 ball is out in the open now. Carolyn doing this absolutely beautifully here. What a nice little run. She don't have to let her stroke out too much, but you definitely want to let out a little bit here. Don't want to just slow roll this. Give yourself a little bit of a better opportunity on that 8 ball. Get further up table. Roll 8 ball. There we go. She gets right there in view of what looks to be the side pocket here. She will take a look at it. Corey, you can squeeze them right here next to me, but yeah. I don't want to hit anybody. Right hand side pocket. There you go. Scoot on over here a little bit to me. There you go. Careful of the tripod. Careful of the tripod, okay? So we got Mr. Corey here from one of our 2 Masters teams, the Alpha Strokers, coming over to enjoy the match. Miss Carolyn. Corey, how you doing today, bud?
Good. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing very well here. Appreciate you coming on down to cheer the ladies on. Are you getting ready for tonight?
Yeah, we're ready.
Wait, actually, hold on.
We play tomorrow.
I was going to say, I thought for just a second, I was like, wait a minute, it's the Monstars tonight here. I keep wanting to flip-flop you guys as for who's playing next here. Are you getting in on any mini-manias or some practice on the tables?
Yeah, I have a mini-mania tonight at 10, and then we play, first thing in the morning at 9 a.m.
If I may ask, which mini-mania did you sign up for, since there's a variation of everything with them?
There was one left when I went over there. It's all skill levels, I think.
That's always the fun ones here. Good luck to you, Corey. Wish you the best on that, but glad you're over here to support, man. Miss Carolyn marking the top left-hand corner pocket here. Slow rolls it. And they finally drops here. The Drama Llama is alive and well. Carolyn will be up 2-0 right now in the race to 3 for her against her opponent needing 2. That will put Golden Girls up 4-0 now overall in the team matchup. Very, very well done. Guys, keep in mind with these, the slower you hit it, the better opportunity you're going to give yourself with shots like that here. There's no reason to drill it, overpower it, or anything like that here. In fact, had she drilled it and hit it the way she did, it would have went and just rattled in between the pocket and not win. Whereas she was slow with it, the felt actually helped and assisted in the ball dropping from there. So keep that in mind, guys. Very, very important. Whenever you come out in Vegas, these tables are very, very well kept, maintained, and everything. And guys out here, they don't have really rough conditions on. Now, that can change as the week goes on, of course. A lot more play gets on them, right? But overall, for the most part here, they will remain fairly fresh and slick as can be. Wesley said, holy heart attack here. Yeah, she's fighting with that side pocket a lot, wasn't she? Golden Girls one rack away from a potential flawless victory here. And nothing on the break here. Actually, a little bit of a more clustered break than what Carolyn's been having. So we'll be open to Tammy here. She'll have whichever option she wants. Out indeed. I don't know about you, brother, but my heart was racing. All right, Tammy will go ahead and lock down the stripes. Split up a little bit behind that 3 ball, but she's still got the 14, 7, and 10 situation right there. Oh, no, she's going to go after the 11. Looking across the way here, by the way, Helen and the girls over there having a good time, kind of talking, chit-chatting, cutting up a little bit with each other. In great spirits right now. Good shot by Carolyn here again. And again, good speed right there. Pot and bottom left-hand corner pocket. What a nice little run from Carolyn, too. Very well played overall. Again, both ladies are going to have to start dealing with this little bit of disaster here. And Tammy says, don't worry, it is my disaster. I'll handle it. Not too bad of a breakup there overall here. She hit that with just the right amount of pace. Some people feel like you got to really whack-a-mole some of that stuff. You end up having a lot of issues. Although I don't know either, this is the way I'm probably where I think even if you were on the left side, I think I'm something to play now, so it doesn't matter regardless. So, yeah, as always. That's all. Yep. Good slow roll here on the 6. Gets just enough of it here. Very well played. Thought it was about to die out on her here, but she hit it very well. Very easy to hit those shots off just a little bit here. Have that object ball bounce off the rail a little bit. Carolyn, good form right here. She'll end up below the 1 ball. Now, I can't tell if there's a window for that 7 to go bottom left-hand corner pocket. If there is, and if she feels confident in getting a good hit here, she needs to go after that 1 all the way down. That's exactly what she's aiming at there, top right-hand corner pocket. careful on this here. She's going to try to hit into the rail. And she gets it here. Nicely done. Very nicely done. That's again, that's got to deal with that speed. She didn't overpower it. Tough shot on the 7 though coming up. Back-to-back tough shots. 7 ball to that right-hand side pocket and so close. Wow, very good try. Very, very good try. She might have even liked to leave on the 8 here. It looks like there's a little bit of window for it to go in between the 9 and 13, so that was not a bad choice. For just a second. Looks like she is good to just use a little bit of top here. And she'll be able to hit in that 7, bring it down to the bottom right-hand corner pocket, come across, and still be below that right-hand side pocket, and allow herself to come across within view of the 8. She may even end up getting a nice little bump into the 9 in the process of this here. She just don't want to overhit it. Just like that. That was exactly it. A little off on the shot on the 7, but that was very, very well executed by her. Nicely done. Now Miss Tammy here is going to have a good opportunity to have a little bit of open range. Nothing blocking her. 7 balls all the way off to the right hand long rail. She's got to take really good advantage here. Chad, I don't know about you guys, but I am extremely proud of how well Carolyn's been shooting, by the way. She has absolutely been a rock star in this matchup. Her and Miss D both did really, really well. Like I said, I know the other opponent, unfortunately, having an early 8 scratch on 8 here, very unfortunate, but D was shooting very well in that matchup. Just so happened a couple unlucky rolls ended up happening in the process, but on a little bit of a tester shot here. 7 balls slightly off the rail by the luck of it. And the only issue here is if you end up getting clipped right up on top of that 8, so you just don't want that to happen. Good try. Very, very good try. Wow. She hit a good pace. Very, very nice hit by Miss Tammy there. Carolyn will be in prime driving position, though. Tammy has got to finish it off right there. 7 balls makeable from 90+% of the table from here. A small miss right there. As long as the 9 doesn't get in the way, it will get a little action and bump on the 8. Could be a little bit of a problem getting to the 8. She looks pretty straight on this. And she was very straight on here. She's done clipped up on top of it. She's got a little bit of breathing room, though. About a couple fingers worth of gap in between. I don't remember if there's been a timeout called this rack for Miss Helen on this one, but if there hasn't, would definitely love to see a timeout used here. Carolyn opting to go for the bank. All right, loading up just a little bit on bottom here, slightly elevated. Going for the bank here, so close. 8 ball slows down here, just a little over diamond, roughly away from that left-hand side pocket. Again, in good position here. Chat, more of y'all are coming in here right now. Golden Girls are up overall here. Miss D won her match 3-0. Carolyn is already on the hill, up 2-0. Puts Golden Girls overall score 4-0. Even a 2-1 victory by Miss Carolyn here gets the overall win, and we'll close this matchup out. Golden Girls will continue on to play again at 5 p.m. Pacific 8 p.m. Eastern. Good try by Tammy, but small miss nonetheless. However, she left the cue ball in a very, very tough place here for Carolyn. Just such a long distance shot here. Definitely can go bottom right hand corner pocket. She doesn't have to worry about scratch or nothing unless she magically pulls into it and somehow yanks over to that left hand side pocket. But it's just a long distance shot, to say the least. Miss Helen coming to the table here, given that much needed and wanted timeout here. Corey, just to get your thoughts on this shot here, I'm assuming you're still going to go bottom right-hand corner pocket with this 8-ball here. Is there anything else different you're doing to ensure you're going to get this shot good?
Yeah, what I'm trying to do is make the 8-ball. If I have the angle, it's hard to tell from here, but float forward to make the 9. And that way, if you do miss it, at least the 9's down, and she has a bank. The opponent has a bank on the 11. But I think with the angle, she should be able to play it forward, soft, make the 8, and then also make the 9. If she misses, the 9's down.
I definitely like that option for sure here. Great choice there as well here. If you guys overheard Corey, he's just trying to ensure a nice little two-way opportunity here. Carolyn wants to go for the bank, though. It was a good try here. A little short on the angle. But now it has opened up Tammy, as he's talking about here with this 9-ball. Gives Tammy the capability to load up and try to get on downfield. Very, very important shot of this matchup. You gotta know there's a lot of pressure on the line here. Tammy's opened up a little bit of a window here. I don't like her kind of staying down on her shot while she was getting ready. Definitely want to take a second, stand back up, and do a little reset there. Good try. Cue ball's going to come off the bottom short rail. Hopefully it doesn't scoop up right up on top of the 8. It's going to slow down right outside that side pocket. And Carolyn will have the opportunity right now, probably the best opportunity I would dare say on this 8 that she's had, to better close this entire matchup out. And if so, Golden Girls will have a flawless victory here in Las Vegas. And that is it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Golden Girls winning overall 6-0. Complete dominating shutout here by our ladies. Guys, that was a beautiful matchup here. We are less than 1 hour away from some more doubles action, by the way. We get to see a little Jack and Jill. Don't worry, they didn't go up a hill or fetch a pail of water. Mr. Shree and Miss Carl will be back on the live stream next, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. I'm sorry, I keep wanting to add an extra hour. Forgive me, side. 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern here, guys, only on Jacksonville APA's Facebook and YouTube. Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the voice of Jacksonville Pool, guys. Make sure you guys tune into the next stream. See y'all here soon. Much love.